Page 1, Yellow Prayer Book.
All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness and be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Chudan sanjo simbaye, solang deshin japsunje, jedang hunje desheje, sanjo tone jebadang, sanjo simbala bala, dedarim jene bada, dejen dola pendonda, sanjo simne jeje, dejen dune la bala. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta and for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
Sanje chudan sojen chonam na, sanjo bardo dane japsunje, dage jen sojen be sonamje, drola panzo sanje drupashok.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Mainam khadang nyambe simchen damje dewa deve jodan dembar jurjek donga dan donga je jodan travar jurjek donga mebe dewa damen dewa jurjek nyeren chodan yidam trave danyola nembar jurjek. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Page 2, Cakramsamvara.
Page 2 in the Cakramsamvara text.
Om Sobhava Yuddha Sarva Dharma Sobhava Yuddha Tom Bengam Seno Yereko Meme Jo Toje Chemboko Kunda Taka Shaje Sajeba Sasa Tajan Tanye Bentenzen
From within the state of emptiness, the entire universe arises as a form of the Great Compassionate One, free of any reference point, white like a kunda flower with one face and 4 arms. The 2 main hands are joined at the heart, and the outer 2 hold a lotus and a mala. He is adorned with precious ornaments and sits in the Vajra posture. At the heart, which is my dwelling place, is the wrathful king, the protector Achala, blue like a flax flower, holding a sword in his right hand and a lasso in his left, held in threatening mudra at his heart, standing on his right foot and placing his left knee on the sun disk seat. His splendorous form outshines the 4 Maras. At Achala's heart, upon a Dharma source, lotus and sun, I appear as Vajravarahi, red with 2 faces and 2 arms, holding a curved knife, a skull cup, and a katvanga. With the right leg bent and the left one outstretched, I abide in a posture of royal enjoyment.
Om 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 Sabedana Kanaya Bedarvanandaya Bedarberodana Om 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 Bebe Zoa Om 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 Sabedana Kanaya Bedarvanandaya Bedarberodana Om Om Bebe Zoa Om 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 Sabedana Kanaya Darwanaya, Bedarberodanaye, Hum 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 Bebe, So Om Ganaya, Bedarwanaya, Bedarberodanaye, Hum 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 Bebe, So Om Sabedana Ganaya, Bedarwanaya, Bedarberodanaye, Hum Bebe, so Om Sarabdada Ganaya, Bedarwanaya, Bedarberodanaye, Bebe, so Om Sarabdada Ganaya, Bedarwanaya, Bedarberodanaye, Om Bebe, so Bedarwanaya, Bedarberodanaye, Om Bebe, so Om Sabedana Ganaya, Bedarwanaya, Bedarberodanaye, 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 Bebe, so Sabedana Ganaya, Bedarwanaya, Bedarberodanaye,
Page 6. I will practice the yoga of the four empowerments so that all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, may have happiness, be free from suffering, and gain the state of Buddhahood. Page 7. I appear as a yidam deity. Before me at brow level on a seat of lotus, sun, moon, and brocade silk is my root guru Vajradhara in the form of Bhagavan Sri Heruka. Holding Vajra and bell, he is with his consort Varahi, who holds a curved knife and skull cup. The father and consort are adorned with bone ornaments, ribbons, and jewels. With one leg outstretched and the other leg bent, they stand on a seat of Kalaratri and Bhairava. Moving in the 9 moods of dance, they abide in a brilliance of rays and light. Whatever slight virtue I have gathered through prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, I dedicate it all for great, complete enlightenment. Great Vajradhara, please bestow empowerment upon me.
Maya Yavudavazeshu Jevanesam Gosam Zambada Jebavanto Sanje Tam Jeje Gosanta Danyami Jesu Nyam Yam Dundu Dojurde
Page 9. Great Guru Vajradhara, page 10. From the coil of hair between the brows of the Guru Father with Mother, white light radiates, dissolving between my brows and cleansing the obscurations of my body. I receive the supreme base empowerment, and I come to embody every Buddha's form, the deity mandala appearing yet empty. From the point of union of the Guru, Father, and Mother, white light with a red glow radiates, dissolving into my throat and cleansing the obscurations of my speech. I receive the supreme secret empowerment, and I come to embody every Buddha's speech, the nature of mantra, heard yet empty. From the endless knot at the heart of the Guru, Father, and Mother, blue light radiates, dissolving into my heart and cleansing the obscurations of my mind. I receive the supreme third empowerment, and I realize the nature of all the Buddha's mind, free from all bonds of arising, ceasing, and abiding. The Guru, Father, and Mother melt into light, dissolving into my crown and purifying the grasping of my three doors. I receive the fourth empowerment and realize the vast and equal essence spontaneously as every Buddha's body, speech, mind, and sameness wisdom. Thus I abide in Mahamudra, unfabricated primordial awareness. By this virtue, may I and all other beings swiftly accomplish the glorious Guru, establishing all sentient beings without exception in that state. I supplicate to the Lord Vajradhara, Tilopa, Naropa, Marba, Milarepa, Gamboba, Pagmodruba, Jigdan Sumgun, at the feet of the root Guru with the threefold kindness, and to all the root and lineage Gurus, the yidams and dharma protectors, please grant blessings upon my mind.
Shuvale Somve Tap Deva Chem Ramjan Dorje Jeva Ale Dorje Nyama Shuvale Somve Shera Tombani Ramjan Deva Tamo Ande Gande Yenza
Ahung transforms into Vajrasattva, who melts and arises as the Vajra, whose nature is the method of great bliss. And Ah transforms into Vajratopa, who dissolves and arises as the bell, whose nature is the wisdom of emptiness. The Sanskrit vowels on my right palm transform into a sun, and the consonants on my left palm into a moon.
Om Sarvata Dangata Siddham Samaya Titha Ekatam Darayam He 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 Hum 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 Sova Om Bandangan Om Bandaramaranada Dharanada Samdaranada Sarvam Bhadajadajanan Danya Paramata Nayagamalam Sendaya Sendokan
(19) In an instant, I appear in the form of the co-emergent transcendent conqueror.
Om Khendaro Hum Om Sobhava Shuddha Sarvadar Sobhava Shuddha Tumbena Lelume Tujeten Ale Kapayala Yanshen Jajevenan Marabama Shale Drjana Nada Kohana Shanam Nan Honze Kam Jejan Jandu Barve Yeshe Drze Janzo Chembor.
Page 20. From the state of emptiness appear wind, fire, and a hearth of skulls. On this from Ah arises a vast and wide Kabbalah. Inside it from Bi, Ra, Ma, Mu, and Shu arise the 5 nectars. And from Na, Go, Da, Ha, and Ku arise the 5 meats, marked with Hung, Brum, Ang, Jim, and Kam. Through purifying, realizing, and flaring, the substances become a vast ocean of wisdom nectar.
Om Aho, Om Aho, Om Aho, Om Khendaro, Om Hom Pe, Om Sobhava Shuddha Sarvada, Sobhava Shuddha Tumbena Lume Tujete Ale Kapala Yanshin Jajivanan Mera Mama Shule Durjan Natagota Hakule Shanana Hum Dram Kam Jansen Jando Barve Yishije Durjan Janzo Chemor.
Page 20. From the state of emptiness appear wind, fire, and a hearth of skulls. On this from Ah arises a vast and wide Kabbalah. Inside it from Bi, Ra, Ma, Mu, and Shu arise the 5 nectars. And from Na, Go, Da, Ha, and Ku arise the 5 meats, marked with Hung, Rum, Ang, Jim, and Kam. Through purifying, realizing, and flaring, the substances become a vast ocean of wisdom nectar.
Om Kaka Kaya Kaya Sawa Yacha Rach Sabada Jeda Peshata Umada Abama Daka Daka Nedaya Ema Balenda Hane Samaya Rachenda Sarva Siddhe Mep Yut Naya Deba Yate Jambanda Bhava Zindada Mate Jamada Mama Sarva Karta Gambe Shada Saya Jabarendo Hom Hom Zova Om Kaka Gai Gai Sawa Yacha Raja Sabda Jeda Peshada Umanda Abba Mara Daka Nedaya Ema Balenda Hane Samaya Rajenda Mama Sarvasit Metaya Jeda Yate Bambenda Benza Pavada Zendrada Made Gamat Mama Sarva Ketoga Sesukam Desaya Jabarendo Hom Hom Kaka Kaya Kaya Soa Yaja Raja Sabda Peshata Umada Abba Mara Daka Daka Neda Ambalenda Hanenda Brava Rajenda Brava Sete Medra Yajenda Yade Yade Benjada Bavad Zendrada Mate Dhamat Mama Seva Seva Sasak Sakam Beshu Yajava Hum Bezo So Jan Shin Jan Lada Nujen Sembo Jumbo Ta Shaza Yeda Jizeta Jizin Kandra Mameto Jinjian Tumbe Turmande Jina Namja Dajada Sancho Jube Chonze Jen Garchen Yenze Shiva Tele Namjen Dubanzu.
Page 23. Om, guardians of the directions, local guardians, gods and hosts of nagas, harmbringers, bloodthirsty demons, elemental spirits, flesh-eaters, hungry ghosts, insanity inflictors, memory-crippling demons, dakinis and mamos, please accept this torma offering. Help us yogins attain enlightenment, pacify adverse circumstances, harm and injury, and cause the four enlightened activities to be accomplished. From the state of emptiness arises A, from which arise skull cups, each containing a hong. The syllables melt and turn into inconceivable offering clouds, undefiled nectar and essence, and a variety of distinct features in appearance.
Kende Aho Om Bajanivede Aho
Namje Sanran Kandro Man Kolo Sumje Danyeche Pavo Dane Pame Zo Kula Dode Josunje Simchen Kunje Tunje Se Dane Hero Kajurje Simchen Tanje Hero Ka Kuman Jolan Jevo Sanje Chetan Gendola Dade Dane Josunje Namje Sanran Kandro Man Kolo Sumje Danyeche Pavo Dane Pame Zo Kula Dode Josunje Simchen Kunje Tunje Se Dane Hero Kajurje Simchen Tanje Hero Kumpan Cholan Guvarje.
Page 26. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, I unceasingly take refuge. In the Yogin, secret mantra, and Dakini, the embodiments of the three wheels, and in the male and female spiritual warriors, I unceasingly take refuge. For the sake of all sentient beings, I will become Heruka and establish all sentient beings in the supreme state of Heruka. Shri is non-dual primordial wisdom. He is emptiness of causes and so forth. Ru is free from coming together, and Ka is nowhere abiding. I am glorious Heruka, the cause of benefit and happiness for all sentient beings. Shri Heruko Ham.
Danye Parche Dombar Sarva Pongla Jarva Renata Kamna Yonga Jinje Sona Nanda Sanjo Simsar Toso Hongne Hongye Nana Neja Masa Shejerba Sobje Treba Yonsa Jele Meshe Durje Ravata Sarje Tava Kurtan Hare Yishi Meye Kurkan Sanso Keje Yomne Tarva Saten Ranje Chimbar.
Page 28. I appear as great glorious Cakramsamvara. My 5 aggregates are the 5 Buddha families. My 5 elements are the 5 mothers, and my sense sources are the bodhisattvas. From the life force syllable hung at my heart emerge 4 Sumbani mantras, black, green, red, and yellow. They emanate into the 4 directions and transform into an indestructible Vajra fence, ground, web, tent, canopy, and a dome of wisdom flames, becoming a vast protection sphere. Solid, secure, and utterly terrifying, it is impregnable to obstructors, even to Brahma.
Om Bedana Beda Bava Beda Benda Om Beda Chakara Om Bam Om Beda Benzara Om Bam Om Beda Bedana Om Kam Om Beda Sharandola Tam Santam Om Beda Zola Analan Hong Ra Hero Gosor Tukavon เส้นถือเป็นละมาตังคุโลดงโลชนเดินเจนามกาเจจัง
The light radiating from the hung at the heart of myself, appearing as Haruka, invites the Guru and the gathering of Cakramsamvara deities into the space before me.
Namo Guru Namah Shri Tata Sarva Mandala Om Shri Haruka Sapare Agambate Dosova Om Shri Haruka Sapare Patem Pate Dosova Om Shri Haruka Sapare Pate Dosova Om Shri Haruka Sapare Pate Dosova Om Shri Haruka Sapare Aloke Pate Dosova Om Shri Haruka Sapare Pate Dosova Om Shri Haruka Sapare Pate Dosova Om Shri Haruka Sapare San Chong Chun Ne Jeba Chong Chong De Sim Ne Jin Jin Ne Sim Jin Tam Je Da Den Dun Dun San Chong Chun Jo Yong Jeba Je Ben Ron San Jeba Shok.
Page 33. I take refuge in the three jewels and confess each and every wrongdoing. I rejoice in the virtues of beings and will hold the Buddha's awakening in mind. I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly until attaining enlightenment. I give rise to bodhicitta in order to fully accomplish the purpose of others and myself. Having given rise to the Supreme Mind of bodhicitta, I welcome all sentient beings. I will practice the supreme bodhisattva conduct of acting with kindness. May I attain enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. The field of accumulation dissolves into me.
Chapa Nisu Boka Hena Minye Hung
Marse
Yena Kuma Pehan Jangu Yunje Dewa Umbama Nika Hung Yang Kato Noshen Tadra Rembe Karmo Go Chenze Rabda Sekshen Cheto Hung Jangu Yena Kuma Pepe Duke Rabda Jirem
Page 36. My body gradually dissolves into the awareness Hung, which then remains in space in the form of a nada string. From the luminous and empty natural state of all phenomena arises an intensely blazing protection sphere of Vajra, ground, fence, tent, web, canopy, and masses of fire. At its center arise space, wind, fire, water, earth, and Mount Meru, upon which arise a variegated lotus and a crossed Vajra. At the center of that arises a broom, from which arises a great immeasurable palace made of various precious substances, brilliant and complete in its characteristics. Outside are spheres of lotuses and vajras, masses of fire, and the charnel grounds. Inside the palace, in the center of a multicolored lotus, is a sun disk with Bhairava and Kalaratri as a seat, upon which is a mandala of sun and moon, and the white vowels and red consonants. In this instant, the nada of my awareness enters it and transforms into a Vajra with a brilliant blue Hung at its center. Light emanating from it makes offerings to the Buddhas and benefits beings. The light gathers back and dissolves into the seed syllable. The moon, sun, seed syllable, and implement transform, and I arise as the transcendent conqueror, Cakramsamvara, outshining the radiance of a clear sky. I have one face, 3 eyes, and bared fangs. My hair knot is adorned with jeweled dried skulls, bound by a garland of vajras along my hairline. The top of my hair knot is adorned with a jewel, the front with a crossed vajra, the left with a crescent moon. Holding a vajra and bell in my hands, I am embracing the consort. With my left leg bent, I stand on Bhairava's head, and my outstretched right leg presses down between Kalaratri's breasts. I bear the 6 charnel ground adornments, a loose tiger skin skirt, and a garland of 50 freshly severed heads around my neck, and I display the 9 moods of dance. On my lap is coral-colored Vajra Yogini with 1 face and 3 eyes. Half her hair flows down loosely, and the other half is bound up with 5 dried skulls. Embracing the neck of the father, her left hand offers a skull cup filled with nectar. The right hand, in threatening mudra, fiercely brandishes a curved knife with a Vajra handle. Her left leg is outstretched, and her right leg is wrapped around the father. Blissful and endowed with the youth of a 16-year-old, her beauty is extraordinary. She is naked and delights in blood, wears a garland of 50 dried skulls, and is endowed with the 5 mudras. The father and mother are adorned with the major and minor marks and silken scarves. Like the fire at the end of time, their blissful union of method and wisdom is magnificent. In front is blue Dakini, to the left is green Lama, behind is red Kandaroha, and to the right is yellow Rupini. Each has 1 face, 3 eyes, menacing laughter, bared fangs, hair flying loose, a crown ornament of dried skulls, and a garland of 50 dried skulls around the neck. In their right hands they each brandish aloft in space a curved knife, and in their left they hold to their hearts skulls filled with blood. A katvanga is tucked into the crook of the left arm. Their bodies are naked and sensuous, and they are endowed with the 5 symbols. Right leg outstretched and left leg bent, they dance majestically upon corpses. In the 4 intermediate directions upon mundus are vases filled with the 5 nectars and topped by skull cups filled with the 5 meats. At the forehead of each deity on a mundus is a white Om. At the throat on a lotus is a red A, and at the heart, at the center of a crossed Vajra, is a blue Hung.
At the father's heart are white, Om Ha. At the forehead, yellow, Namahi. At the crown, red, Soha Hu. At both shoulders, black, Balsat He. At both eyes, crimson, Hong Hong Ho. And at all limbs, green, Pet Hang. At the navel of the mother is red, Om Bam. At the heart is blue, Hang Yom. At the mouth is white, Hring Mom. At the head, yellow, Hring Hring. At the crown, green, Hong Hong. And at all limbs, great, Pet Pet. Pem, Pem, the light radiating from the Hung at my heart invites the Viras and Yoginis of the 10 directions and the empowerment deities into the space before me. Zahong Bam Ho, the wisdom and commitment beings become indivisible.
Om Yanga Shuddha Sarva Dhamma Yanga Shuddha Om Sarva Dada Dada Abekhet Dhamma Shibra Sundavala Durzaya Kanve Brahma Sadhu Tonana Jeta Tomba Samjana Denjen Shilva Trisarta Baye Chana Tapaye Denjen Daga Truje.
Page 47. Om Sarva Tathagata Abhikinsa Tu Mam. Having been supplicated, the empowerment deities hold aloft vases filled with nectar and proclaim, just as the Buddhas were bathed upon birth, we will bathe you with the pure water of the gods.
Om Sarva Dada Gada Abhagada Sam Jaya Savan Gogo Gandramada Dea Chimbaran Jan Chojana Wala Randa Jala Jinjala Tola Mejoyam Nanam Nanda Kanda Mazyaran Janwajanjo.
Saying this, they bestow the empowerment with the nectar, which fills my body and purifies all defilements, transforming me into the supreme nature of great bliss. The empowerment deities then dissolve into me. From the overflowing nectar arises a crown ornament of Akshobhya on the principal Lord, Vairochana on the mother, and Ratnasambhava on the 4 Dakinis.
Om Shri Ruga Saparivara Agambate Dasova. Om Shri Ruga Saparivara Anjamanambate Dasova. Om Shri Ruga Saparivara Trojanabate Dasova. Om Shri Ruga Saparivara Padem Bade Dasova. Om Shri Ruga Saparivara Pepe Bade Dasova. Om Shri Ruga Saparivara Deva Bade Dasova. Om Shri Ruga Saparivara Aloke Bade Dasova. Om Shri Ruga Saparivara Gende Bade Dasova. Om Shri Ruga Saparivara Neve Bade Dasova. Om Shri
Page 51. I offer to the mouths of the kind root guru and all the glorious holy lineage gurus, Om Ahom.
Om Shri Banda He He Ruru Gavong Dakina Zola Samvara Om Ahom. Om Bedam Berozana Om Ahom. Om Dakine Om Ahom. Om Lame Om Ahom. Om Kindaro Om Ahom. Om Rupane Om Ahom. Om Sarva Dharma Pala Om Ahom. Om Sarva Dadanga Anurangana Beda Sopa Emago. Om Jomde Bao Pamalabzata Karpa Jimba Taye Metava Rabbe Toje Juben Jimbate Chetse Dajen Jesorum Vesha Sana was Tongan Barwavu Neta Tiagwa Dondan Katamze Take Pape Donjam Nawanze Tala Mejen Dozon Kaladu Om Jumdan Dema Dorje Pamolana Samzalo Pama Jeten Samja Jinja Mata Rebe Wansoje Nyava Tamje Jenze Kunda Jema Dorje Chemonye Dorje Dema Mabam Jinja Mata Wanze Yoveja Dorja Kambaran Zeba Jeso Rowa Tomo Tizemo Taje Sobja Rabdan Jepase Japara Legama Nambara Jama Mumban Zeja Rekpar Mumban Zembam Dorje Pamo Namjara Jemon Dupe Wanso Malado Sheje Lamdan Gupa Lejeta Lotsur Semzo Jemban Yejana Gata Yoga Gata Lenjeta Ningbo Namjara Mala Rapsata Papa Laso Tejin Shibuaje Pamba Yata Durze Gangleto Samsa Juba Zoje Nepa Tapshi Metelo Somso.
Page 52. Om, homage to the transcendent conqueror, the gracious Lord. I bow to you, who blaze like the fire at the end of a great kalpa, whose locks are bound up at the crown, whose face is terrifying, fiercely bearing fangs, whose hands, gleaming with 1,000 lights, raise a battle axe and lasso, and hold a spear and a khatvanga. You who wear a tiger skin robe, and whose smoky color resembles great darkness. Om, homage to the transcendent conqueress Vajravarahi, to the superior mother of the three worlds, invincible awareness consort, who destroys all fear of evil spirits with your great Vajra nature, to you with controlling eyes who remain like a Vajra seat unconquered by others, who neutralize even poison, wrathful, fierce lady bearing your fangs, terrifier, annihilator who severs completely, who conquers all adversaries, all victorious one, conquering those who make us dull, rigid, and confused, to Vajravarahi, great yogini, powerful lady who fulfills all desires, I bow. Homage to the 4 heart yoginis who represent the 4 activities of pacifying, enriching, overpowering, and suppressing, the 4 placements of mindfulness of body, feeling, mind, and phenomena, and the 4 levels of joy, joy, supreme joy, beyond joy, and co-emergent joy. Homage to inseparable method and wisdom, the 4 Tathagatas, such as the unchanging one, abiding in the intermediate directions in the form of offerings, the 4 vases filled, skull cups filled with nectar.
Garchen Henga Hong Hong Bo Dewa Amar Tenele Yeshe Memban Koloso Sosor Nebe Yeshe Na Siksha Hamle Kajaba Yege Larza De Doma.
Inside my body, appearing as Haruka, are the 3 channels and 4 chakras. At my crown is a white hung, at my throat a white om, at my heart a blue hung, and at my navel a red ah. From the ah, wisdom fire blazes forth, burning away the syllables of the 3 chakras. From the hung, white drops descend, and restoring the 3 syllables, blissful warmth blazes forth.
Marjo Deva Marjo Yanja Toranye Shajo Savala Tembe Tetar Jumanche
From the hung of my heart, a mantra garland emerges. It descends through the pathway of the Vajra, enters the lotus of the mother, and rises through her central channel. It emerges from her mouth, enters again into my mouth, and dissolves into the seed syllable at my heart. In this way, it circles continuously.
Cakrasamvara ma ta ze lo na ra. Quando è? Ne già lim dove? Non può essere. Quando è? Ah. Ah. Non può ma to shen ma to kazan jang shen do wa se.
Yeah, ngai yang jang window. So neither of us are green. Neither of us are green.
Green.
Oh, that one's
should be green light. Yeah. And now it's muted. Press the orange one. Just one time. Maybe that's emergency.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that window. Ta. Yeah. It's working.
Ta quando va?
That
Wa den ta Cakrasamvara ma di is ma lo a shi wa ta shi da ju ju yo ma nga ran su. Wa de Cakrasamvara so yin de ram tem se de su shu dan wa sum sum na.
So on page 35, with the dissolution of the field of accumulation, dissolves into me.
Tene ta su ba wa shu da sarva da ta chu tham ji yong sa ba. Nga wo se te yin ba ta te. Te chi tene ta tene rang lu zorem se du ta rang lu zorem se ta rang ku ta la gom yor wa. Te ma durem dong chi di ma ta hyun ru go shu sar wa. Rang lu ta do mi shu te hong tian hong cham chu go fan go wan da se ten. Tem ta ji tang chi ba ga la nga zo. Tem ren ji yor wa. Wa ten song shu sar ta te pa du ne. Tene ta pa ti se hong nada ming mi nan pa. Te du nan ti nyam ne chi go shu sar. 我这拿到的秘密呢，他这七八秋个写了，就是哇。我这那这里做用的，他拿到啊，做七八秋个做农花多农苦听下了，这拿到这第想南卡那的嘞，收干了麻烦当下的，差不多在南卡里有，拿到南边看那行最多。我这他在拿到南边看那的，这花多农苦从小是南街从小才的，当不七八秋个南街，这花多了。 他听哪里他只看到我说先过学啥的，我这新亚了他在就那么在差不多的，就给我是当年啊，都这生意，但是都这生意，然后茶花过来的，中国人是南卡的，农没去啥多，然后别嘛家长他提上嘛做他差不呢，真的中的人家那做来说市民看见。 生意工作去那边嘛，他提中国提了哇，提上嘛出门，提那做出去，我当那做出去这边嘛的话，对吧？你嘛几个月的，带动现在你嘛，那话他是现在英国人说，养些说干嘛说话的，提高他就把做做那样从小才哇，我在做才开始，那他今年讲起，今年是那个样子，我听对他听啥的。 养些的，他2年大年有了，2年嘛你嘞，那话嘞，这个我养些养的起，这马我自己。
养些供他的养
养的个我起，这大吧，让我来抢抢吧，真的个我起，我讲俺这起呢，这马我起呢，你嘛起，第有是拿大提口，拿大这里在有提口，我这呢，多些这里呀，多些。 tänker hon tänker sen det är tror den är som jag när pappa tänkte köpa pichu det är som jag tänkte det grepp jag det var så sort lune den är och det är ju till sen då den är som chansen用是做吧来穷没是个用做吧是的我这用做吧去修才当然
当不长线的那个用处当
但你从强线用说，但是上马的呀，用说把的是那么多的，我他 听到多的别家可能多。完蛋你生活强健勇士就话嘞，穷为是真的让你就在这边就就是那多。我但是这趟俺俩说你对他这我讲俺去这那个吧，对，他这大娃子怕看大娃子想去把这怕看不个文章，你妈这他这我从门上我接完你呢，真的你妈这买看马不里去，想去吧，真的他的上网这他这发都能批的。我都拿批的，即像这样的大家做阿美国人呢，你不必下进步桥对这，现在们的有的拉出来，开始会用多些严重的有的拉过来，我曾经当过这起，这里个用说把它做解释的，我打算从学啥的，但大家没弄一些，像一些俺强多，大家没弄一些，你嘛你一些，我这这啥生活在。说多一些，再讲这从有出吧，这个用说吧，求进一些。讲这从有出吧，这从有出吧是切着一些，问他，切着一些，我这个用说吧，求一些。我这，我打算留着这从学啥的，他都留起呢。
So beginning on page 35. So first we have, as it says, my body gradually dissolves into the awareness hung. So here we had we've been in the form of the deity, but now we dissolve, and so this dissolution, of the hung, in the same way that we do during the dissolution, where it dissolves from the bottom to the top, and then finally to the nada string. And this is the corresponding to the process of dissolution at the time of death. And so then we rest with the nada string in a state of non-referentiality, and then this becomes, that state of non-referentiality becomes or corresponds with the Dharmakaya, the window for attaining liberation in the Dharmakaya at the time of death. And then we, from the luminous and empty natural state of all phenomena, arises an intensely blazing protection sphere. The hung, the non-referentiality is the Dharmakaya, corresponds with the Dharmakaya, and then the nada string corresponds with the Sambhogakaya, bringing the Sambhogakaya into the further process of the bardo, or so as one moves into the bardo. And then, so the nada is like a very sort of reddish white, and it is abiding in space, like in the sky, just this tiny little point that is like reddish white. And so this is then representing attaining the Sambhogakaya at the time of the bardo, or in the bardo. And then when we arise as the deity, so then from there's the building of the protection sphere, for instance. And so this then becomes or corresponds with attaining the Nirmanakaya at the time of birth. And so as it says, so from this natural state of all phenomena arises an intensely blazing protection sphere of Avadra ground, fence, tent, web, canopy, and masses of fire. At its center arise space, wind, fire, water, earth, and Mount Meru, upon which is a variegated lotus and a crossed Vajra. At the center of that arises Broom. So with this, then we also have the so then the arising of the immeasurable palace, the celestial palace, and in the center of this is the multicolored lotus, and the sun disk with Bhairava and Kalaratri as a seat, upon which is a mandala of the sun and moon. So the sun
and moon then represent, so here we have then the stages of the arising of the form of the deity that also are what produce the conditions for manifesting the Nirmanakaya. So first with the sun, or the moon, which represents the white father element, the sun, which represents the red mother element, the seed, then the seed syllable, which represents the Bardo consciousness, and then the hand implement. So the way that this then corresponds also with the process of birth is the fetus in the mother's womb becomes like the shape of a hand implement, like a Vajra, for instance, bulbous at the top and bulbous at the bottom with a thin waist. And so then we have the arising of the full form of the deity. And so this then is what is referred to as the 5 awakening factors, the 5 stages of the generation of the deity's form, which are the moon and from emptiness, and then the moon disk, and moon and sun disk, the seed syllable, the hand implement, and then the fully developed form of the body. And the moon in this represents the mirror-like wisdom. The sun represents the wisdom of equanimity. The seed syllable represents the all-accomplished, or the discriminating wisdom. The hand implement represents the all-accomplishing wisdom, and the fully arisen form of the deity is the wisdom of the Dharma Dhatu.
Tinjo tera da khando sana naran do ship xiangni nang nan do ship xiangni nang tera tendo cham yin da ting do zi hum ten xianga gang wei to bin chen si ran do cham tera la ta humba xin do wo humba xi te da ji tang humba de nang da do zi na yo ro wo te do zi de gang to ba yo to bin na do zi yo ba humba tin nang te yo re si number nang zi ren chen jung dian 同有出吧，那完他也，我提起我的，但是一些在那有啥话题呢？从小在话题，我把写我的，我当常常啊，总得看见那我把写的这么多啊，我到郑州呢，从小啥的是我的，我到郑州去，这里嘛，这到国家国家的，我在国家国家在开始是那国家国家，在这当俺那做中国人物的，他中完中，旅的中央的，他旅中央有吧？我在旅中央，他在国家的，他是做我们他们那我们的是，我们嘛他们那应出的做我们的这个也中学的。 我的卡拉公布是说提囊可能写多。
So then, so we have then the further, descriptions then of the generation stage, and then jumping to page 42. So here. We have this line here where it says, in the 4 intermediate directions upon Mundus, our vase is filled with the 5 nectars and topped by skull cups filled with the 5 meats. So this is in the mandala. We have these 4, they're the 4 dakinis, and then there are the 4 vases in the 4 intermediate directions with nectar. Topped with skull cups, and so this each one represents the so the one is Ratnasambhava, Buddha Ratnasambhava. Oh, sorry. First is Vairochana, and then Ratnasambhava, and then Amoghasiddhi, and then Nangwatai. Oh, and then Amitabha, and then Amoghasiddhi. So as they correspond with the intermediate directions. And then we have the donning of the armor. And so when this is each of, here with each of the syllables that also then become deities. And if we can visualize the deities, we can visualize the armor as deities. If it's difficult to visualize them as deities, then we can just visualize the seed syllable. So then maybe we can take a break here. It's okay. It's okay.
then that my law shall never. Or then that is what I short on Tarita. Mixing the dang top chamber go the lago. Tene Tadati Natu that Tesoro. That has a zero gongora that it Gumtans and was in zero gum. Then the top chamber. Then depends on going to zone that merit demo tower is Merura. There Chavati Shadon tower is. Court and large zone in Dosha tower is. What in a new median Marek Yura. Marek been Damza and Dam drums is around down. What a common accent is. What it then the Chanchop kids or New Gundam, Chanchop New Gundam. New median, Tankorvenia, but John Mango, social is. Corvik, Nepa Mango, Bemata, and Yemedian, Yura. Corvenia Mango, that is. What a Tajikan zone, you don't say Tabichin, but say Mandas, this is your in a Tonda Mans Chifa, and Jikan zone to Mar Logora. What in a theory, Gundo Chamba Yura, Chambe Tote. Chuni Jurami, but Chuni Jurami. Gundo Sample, so this was on Gundo Yura.
So jump it too.
Chambe to Nawa, Chambe to down the end, to Tamba. Chuni Lan Jurami, but Chamba Jurami. Chuni Tontambalan Jurami. They go to so much. What in
jump penalty too, jump it too, Senagari.
that Chamba Sam on your stand.
Yeah, you know, young that they
Toes of the was on that toes and yours, Chamba yours.
Pena jump at the home or
Money.
Okay, that's all.
Chamba yours and Tolan. Homes over going out. And also Chamni, Yabo, not the Chambe Tolan, yours, Sam on yours, and her.
You know, young that they chick.
And move your mother, Chamba. Yeah, that is you. What in a Jansom, the Tuzum chamber. Jansom, the Tuzum chamber, Domba, Dobitaris, Tuzum Chan, Domba Dobita, Motoris. One Chiva Shivra, Sam Domba Dorne, Dobit, do Shipa, do Shilly Jarvitaris. The Uchaya Dam Euro. Uchat Yadam de Yate, give it to Maluba, Tamsia, Zorded. Or the Domba Dobitaris. Give it Zava Malu, Zorded. Give it Zava Malu, Zornet, and it Domba, that Domba did some Malu said Domba, they give it Shumal Senson Shures.
Okay,
Yeah,
did not to get away.
that is man, Kalekasi. Kiama. Or Tenet Tokam Yoro, Tokam Ati, Ishinga. So Domba Motoya Ishinga. Or the Jibor Davaji or Davacheka Jura, Jandan, what Chansem Jumichiba, Chancho Sem Jumichiba. What is here? Count period. The shit is a count period. Yes. What the hunt dragon, Dorjee Jadam Jura. What the Chilean shit at Domba Moto. Chilean Shira, Chilean shit, Chilean shit. Sorry. That's it. Jensa Marwan, this or what? Jensa Marwa, the Simchan Tony, this Simchan Ton Charlie Tonda, Simchan Sewayo Tonda. Or then she 20 years to Nirman, this is what I was. So you are chance yourself. This Nirma Yaro under yourself, Bombala. Mugging watch of the Nirman door. Then the Nirma or that Trubik number Nirma, this or that Tronier or Tronier. Or the James near what Yishinga Panja Tickers and Yomo Papa, John. Or that's it, and wash and exactly.
So then as we continue, then we go into the very detailed visualization of the deity's form. And so it's important that as we meditate, as we generate the deity's form, that it all appears, very vivid, very clear in our mind's eye. And that also we have an understanding of the purity of this sort of symbolic meaning of all the different attributes of the deity. So the from Jigten Sumgun also has specifically the Jigten Sumgun yang de Jimba Dakba Jimba Rede Shindu Sumgyalwa. So he right now what Drupon Rinpoche is teaching from is Lord Jigten Sumgun's explanation of the different purity aspects of the deity's enlightened form. And that being said, there are differences, and also Jigten Sumgun himself says that there are sometimes, different words, like in other words, there are different things that are attributed to the symbolic meaning, but in essence, it's all the same. It's not always consistent, but the essence is always the same. And so the ring of fire is that which purifies or clears away the darkness of ignorance. The ground, the Vajra ground, is that which purifies anger. The Vajra tent and canopy purify desire, or is the symbolic meaning is the purification of desire. The sun seat, it represents also the clearing away of ignorance and the drying up of the mud of ignorance, if you will, and the shoot or the sprout of bodhicitta. So the lotus, together with the sun seat, represent the not being stained by the faults of samsara, and the heart of love, the heart of love, and the loving heart or love of compassion and love is the changeless dharmata. That is also, in its color is blue. And the three eyes represent seeing into, with a clarity or omniscience, seeing into the three times. The four fangs represent having realized emptiness. There is the spontaneous subjugation of the four maras. His hair bound in a top knot represents also having seen emptiness. So all of these, he said, have the kind of the precursor, the condition of having realized emptiness. So the hair bound up represents having realized emptiness, spontaneously or naturally perfecting all the roots of virtue, or naturally living by the perfection of the 10 virtues in particular, and all the roots of virtue. The 5 dried skulls represent the 5 wisdoms, and the half, and likewise the purification of the 5 afflictive emotions, and the half moon represents, or the crescent moon represents bodhicitta, the unbroken continuity of bodhicitta, and the increase, the kind of ongoing increasing or enriching of primordial wisdom. And then there's the crossed Vajra at the front of his top knot, and this represents the 4 enlightened activities. His eyes are sort of red, and this represents acting for the benefit of sentient beings with strong resolve or great passion for benefiting beings. And then his wrinkles, so his eyebrows are kind of raised, and he has wrinkles in his forehead. And these wrinkles represent the 5 wisdoms, and they're the rejection or the abandonment of their opposite, the five afflictive emotions.
then 다 영영 시절 쇼로 와 영영 시절 쇼야一些太低米吧一些几块是吧我真正的快学的中多一些几块一些太低米吧我在恰用盘的它这个有的话在点点出他们是让一米吧西北大的是恰也把都这这个吧那有的这一些就了这边大气真的下用配去它自己呢有人自己真的这自己有了我这大片它吧它的错吧我去下用配从现在把这前边它的错的大几年它错的很多我真的它大话有了吧大话想它这学堂就没大
学堂그래 좀 봐.
좀 손에. 되지.真的咱们公去那种头下那种有吧？这时候大家心中的皮擦吧，从小才心中的皮擦有了。真的桥多不就有了吧？他问那句呀有了。桥多不就这边跑到金巴做去，古建有了。我出钱跑到做吧去，那家特别。那家有了，那么就代表在设备跑到新巴做去，如今就有了预备考虑进度啊，我在专注跑到新巴做吧去，我在嘎达是说打天啥嘎达去，3天跑到，3天跑到做吧，嘎达，那也说有了这，我在3天跑到新巴。做吧去，现在贴吧贴钱才能去多啊，我真的贴钱得写了跑到新巴做吧。我在成都的是种学啥的，我在马路上那吧。
So the Yabium in union, their unity represents the equality of primordial awareness, non-dual primordial awareness, and the Cakramsamvara in his left hand is holding a bell, and this represents the empty nature of karmic interdependence, the empty essence of karmic interdependence. The Vajra in his right hand represents the arising of the five wisdoms, wisdoms in the mind stream. His right leg is pressing down on Bhairava, right? Jigje Bhairava, right? Yeah. Bhairava, and this represents subjugating the view of eternalism. And his left leg, his left foot is pressing down on Kalaratri, which represents the subjugation of nihilism. And the tiger skin skirt represents overcoming anger. And the garland of 50 freshly severed heads represents the purification or liberation of the 50 mental arisings. And his bracelets, his bone bracelets, represent the perfection of generosity. His bone necklace represents the perfection of pure conduct or discipline. The bone earrings represent the perfection of patience, and his bone crown ornament represents the perfection of diligence. His belt it represents the perfection of meditative concentration, and the ash that he is smeared with, the charnel ground ash represents the perfection of wisdom.
真的，到我们都见那叫嘛有了吧？我在写节有了，在东半年在这方面这面忙不有什么吧？东半年就不大的是，这嘛做着有了，这切克做着有的。我在多嘛呢？秋他们其他做啥的，从学啥的吧？秋他们其也多嘛怕做啥，做的哩大气。那咋没吧的？那咋有没些空呀？是啥有什么吧空呢？在这边没吧？我在工作嘛我的。 GS Chabin, Robasam Jantam, 2 GS Chabida. The Lord Judo, Lanso Sasursoa, or Judo Lanso Sat, Jitan Deva, Kandil, Deva Chabdil, or the Chayepata, Chico Yoroa, or the Sunzik Jobaja, Sunzik Namtos of Pajoya, Jobat Joyachi, Chayombati, Gaban La Yora, the Ninja, Dombani, the Ninja Sonja, Son, the Sigan Shalayoris, Tina.
So tuba tombani dene ta ningje tawo?
Tomba tang ningje songya ase tina toba tang dus yorwa. Wa te yal chu do res. Wa tene wa ta tikan ta ji kwa res. Rube jian chou te jian nga yorwa yom la cha nga ase ta yom shira shang ji des. Te wa de go ma res. Te wa te te shira na yom kona shira na ji ndir.
So then Cakramsamvara is in union with his consort Vajravarahi, who represents the wisdom of emptiness. And half of her hair is bound. Tini gongta yar cheka mar lu girwa. Tini cheka yar damba gidunda gare.
Kurwa Jordan songshos ar ojte ngemanten dozams.
Okay. So here it just mentions, so half of her hair is bound the top of her head and half is hanging loose. So here it mentions that the half that is hanging loose represents the primordial liberation of all phenomena, that all phenomena are primordially liberated. And then being without clothing represents that she is free of defilements. Her body color is red, which represents her passionate concern for sentient beings. She's depicted as being youthful with the youth of 16 years, of a 16-year-old. And this represents the pervasiveness of great bliss, the all-pervasive great bliss. And in her hand, she is holding, in her right hand, she is holding a drikung, which represents the liberation of subject-object dualistic fixation. In her left hand, she's holding a kapala filled with blood, which represents the union of emptiness and compassion. And she is adorned with all of the charnel ground bone ornaments, but the 5 bone ornaments, which represent the same thing that the ornaments of the Yab represent. But in the case of Vajrayogini, she doesn't have a 6th ornament. She doesn't have the charnel ground ash. Because she herself represents wisdom, and so there's not an ornament that represents the perfection of wisdom, but Vajrayogini herself is the perfection of wisdom, which is why she doesn't have the charnel ground ash.
The Sankam number of Sukjama repeat Sendwa.
And so then we have the 4 dakinis, which also represent the purified essence of the 4 elements. So the purified essence of water is dakini. The purified essence of wind is lama. The purified essence of fire is kandaroha. And the purified essence of earth is rupini. So then on page 44, we have, then it says, Pem Pem, the light radiating from the hung at my heart, invites the Viras and Yoginis of the 10 directions and the empowerment deities into the space before me. So we have summoned all the deities and in particular the empowerment deities into the space in front.
我等在红是人多在些呢，一些把做建成。
And so then with Za Hung Bam Ho, which is on the next page 46, so this is Za means to invite.
我做建成，红起对它是吃了天一些把的，我曾把起对，你是没把起，或起对咱几班着几搞完了穷啊，起。
So then, so Za means to invite. Hong means to they merge. Bam means they become completely indivisible, and Ho is like the joy of in that indivisibility. And so here we think that the Samaya being and the wisdom being have merged inseparably and become indivisible. So then with this, the recitation Om Yoga Shuddha Sarva Dharma Yoga Shuddha Hang, this is a recitation of divine pride. Om Yoga is referring to the yogi and or yoga, and the Sarva Dharma, all phenomena. So all phenomena are the yoga of emptiness, and I am that nature, that intrinsic nature. And so here what it is the divine pride in being confident in our true nature as in the primordial awareness that is our true nature, in our own wisdom, that is the union of our own wisdom of emptiness.
That's the man doing. Okay, Sabata, the Ambicans of the Momse, the one guru cheese, at Azurata between the Hoshes are in Ate, what in it, I want my Gorwa, the one court in it, Jula, the ne on Sabata, the Ambican got summaries, the one Gorwit on that. That's question but one course and all the questions. What in the Tene, what I think, just not I want to one Gornangazoda, a thing in this what you get to the other. There's a social Tanzanian Japan, I to Pajantoga, Sanam to Persimea, or to open to your race one shuan. So what that and the Diana, who may want so what she generated, Lu, Gumiaratin, who may want so, who may want another two one Jura, what is so one that she used it. What it Kasi down to one Shendra goes Zamna, Chin Chobat, who may want she, then Chobat today. Na chobate zame wanchi, tene zame chobate shirawi wanchi, te konani chobate sigwanchi, wanchi tara sandro shosari.
So then we have Om on page 47, Om Sarva Tathagata Abhikinsa Tumam. So this is supplication. So these are the words of supplication, supplicating to receive the empowerment. Then empowerment is received, and when we recite Om Sarva Tathagata Abhishekata Samaya Shriya Hung, that itself is the bestowal of the empowerment. And so here, as we are practicing the generation stage, then it is primarily the vase empowerment that is received, the empowerment of enlightened form. So that is why here they bestow, the empowerment deities bestow empowerment with the water from the vase. And this enables or allows for the arising of meditative absorption. It also helps to repair damaged samayas, and it also helps to ward off, or has the effect of warding off any intruding obstacles. And so again, primarily as we're doing the generation stage, in the main empowerment that is received is the base empowerment, but also if we need to think about it or wish to think of it about the practice in terms of the 4 empowerments, or to receive, relate with it in such a way that we receive the 4 empowerments, then with the outer offerings, we're receiving the base empowerment. With the inner offerings, we're receiving the secret empowerment. With the secret empowerment, with the secret offerings, we're receiving the wisdom awareness empowerment. And with the offering of suchness, we're receiving the word empowerment. So then, so we went through, we spoke based on the question and answer session, we spoke to the meaning of the mantras, or, of the offerings there. So then on page 52, we have what is referred to as the Gangji, which is this praise, this very famous praise. And it is, or the praise of the 2 eightfold verses. That's the meaning of that. And so Lamchen Gyalpo Rinpoche told Drupon Rinpoche that this praise is so powerful when it was what it used to be chanted in just Sanskrit. And so there was this story of a yogi who is sitting on a rock chanting the praise, and due to the power of that praise, then all of these non-human entities, like spirits and devas, came or gather around that rock and prostrate.
看到这趟他就那马路是吧？大家看到马路一般起是吧？看到马路起，我这呢这看呀的说的了这起，这起是阿姐有啥话他阿姐起，我这呢阿马路学的这当到他的这从回来学是这呢提他的你看了他长大是吧？几是吧？这看到个我起，看马的说的了起。看到个我起，这什么看出来起？这人把了咱们就走起，这看呀的什么我起，看呀出来起，我这结果了，这咱们说你的看到这样看着起难的学生，我等这样起的看嘛的出来起的呢，我这咋说么？可能些些咱可些的，结果的一个他ham的。马点的是，人把我们压点的是，你可以红光不的马点的是，对吧？可能的咋能去，是吧？他咋能去？我的，对吧？啊，的压去，我从这起是，但这咋这大家最熟悉了，我什么
So then we have on page 57, we have the visualization in this practice that for Tummo. So where we're visualizing the channels and chakras. And actually, Nupa Rinpoche has said that if one doesn't practice, even if one doesn't practice the 6 yogas, one can kind of replace the practice of the 6.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So people we hear, and he said before, we hear a lot about like the channels and chakra practices, the subtle body practices. But Nupa Rinpoche says that even just like doing this alone as the practice of Tummo is like sufficient. He said when he practiced Cakramsamvara and Lapji, that mainly through this visualization, he was able to really generate the warmth of Tummo. And so it is, if one can practice with this, then it is like a legitimate practice of Tummo. And so the way that we visualize is that we have the 3 channels that are first, we're in the form of Heruka, in the form of Cakramsamvara, and our 3 channels, the central channel and the 2 side channels, and each of the chakras. So the central channel is blue and it's transparent from the inside and outside, and it runs along the central meridian of the body, all the way to the opening at the crown, and down to the point that is 4 finger widths below the navel, all the way down to the secret place. And then there are the 2 side channels. So the Roma, which is red and is on the right, and the Changma, which is white and is on the left. And these run parallel to the central channel. And they hook into the central channel at the point that is 4 finger widths below the navel. And there's space between them, so they're not like touching, but there's space, and they're between them, and they're completely straight. And the 2 side channels travel all the way up kind of to the head and go around the brain, and then exit out of the 2 nostrils. And so then we have the 4 chakras. So at the navel is the wheel of emanation, which has 64, is comprised of 64 channels. So the way that those channels is that they branch off of the central channel in 8, and then so there are first 8 channels, and then they further divide like 2 by 2 into 64 as the main channel there for the channel at the navel, or the main chakra there at the navel, and then and this one is it is pointed upward.
and it is red in color. And at the center of that chakra is a red ah syllable. And then we have at the heart the Dharma chakra, which is white in color. It's comprised of 8 channels, branch channels that branch off of the central channel, and it is pointed down. The channels are pointed down. And then at the throat, there are 16 channels that comprise this chakra. The wheel of enjoyment, which is red in color. And then at the crown, the wheel of great bliss, it has 32 channels that comprise this chakra, and it is green. And it is pointed, the channels are pointed down. So we talked about that some also during the question and answer. I mentioned like overturned umbrellas and right side up umbrellas, right? And so then at the crown, there is an inverted or an upside down hung syllable. And then at the heart is an upside down hung syllable. At the throat is a right side up om syllable, and at the navel or below the navel is the right side up ah syllable. And so the syllables being right side up or upside down correspond with the directions of the channels of the chakras. So if the chakras are pointing down, if the channels are pointing down, then the syllables are turned upside down. And if they're pointing up, then the syllables are right side up.
이게 멤버 콜로 좀젠도 같네. 나고 롱송도 되네. 마라 아시제요. 자좀 돈도 아시더라. 포네. 이 멤버 소소네비 이게서 다 이게 가시 여러 와서다. 장거도 요 이게 더 세. 세 함리 가샤 하스. 함리 말 가샤 하네. 다 메타 말 함리 가샤 마 합도 메얀 바론 마 만도 거 살와. 어떻지 함리 가샤 와. 한 드레온 메야 쇼 치에시 야른 로야. 만도야 되어서와 어떻지네 되네 이게 라소데 좀 바스타 이게 라소데 좀 야다 다다 치한데 제일 토스디스 그만 주스 제진 도스치로.
So then we can so then we're visualizing from the but actually also here it is referring to the ashe, which is like the symbol for the tumo flame. So the wisdom fire blazes forth and it burns. So the way that it blazes is that when we breathe in through the side channels, then this brings wind that feeds the fire of the ashe, and it causes it to blaze up. And as it blazes up, then it burns away the syllables of the 3 chakras, and the heat of the fire causes the inverted hong syllable at the crown to drip. And so that drips down, and as it drips down, then it restores the syllables that have been burnt away, and blissful warmth blazes forth. And he said that you can sort of go up and down. So focus on the blazing of the fire going up, and then the dripping coming down, and the blazing coming up, and the dripping coming down. And so then we Page 61. The mantra revolving around the hung at the heart of each dakini radiates light. From these rays of light, deities emerge who then act for the benefit of beings. The light then gathers back and dissolves into the hung. Page 64. Om Kendaro Om Om Soba Vashuddha Sarvadharma Soba Vashuddha Domangala Loma Tuje Jatan Ale Kabala Yanshin Jachivenan Mera Mama Shula Durzangata Nago Kota Kuhaku Shanga Nam Hong Rum Ramzan Kamjan Semba Jandoba Ishije Durze Janzo Chemba. Page 64. From the state of emptiness appear wind, fire, and a hearth of skulls. On this from arises a vast and wide Kapala. Inside that from Bi, Ra, Ma, Mu, and Shu arise the 5 nectars, and from Na, Go, Da, Ha, and Ku arise the 5 meats, marked with Hung, Brum, Ang, Jim, and Kam. Through purifying, realizing, and flaring, the substances become a vast ocean of wisdom nectar. Pem, the light radiating from the Hung at my heart, invites the conqueror Cakramsamvara from the pure land of Aganisha, together with myriad Viras and Yoginis, to come here to the space before me. On the tongues of the assembly of the deities of the 5 wheels are white vadras the size of a barley grain. The torma is offered to the deities by moving it in a circle to the left for those in the cardinal directions and to the right for those in the intermediate directions.
Menzandakana samaya saton deshaya Om Nanda Arale Hojahum Bam Menzandakana samaya saton deshaya Om Nanda Arale Hojahum Bam Menzandakana samaya saton deshaya Om Shreheru Kasapare Agambate Jasoha Om Shreheru Kasapare Padembate Jasoha Om Shreheru Kasapare Padembate Jasoha Om Shreheru Kasapare Padembate Jasoha Om Shreheru Kasapare Aloke Padija Soha Om Shreheru Kasapare Gene Padija Soha Om Shreheru Kasapare Nivede Padija Soha Om Shreheru Kasapare Setan Shira Nyambara Chapa Chomjen Kundo Topanjom Chonen Gupo Tamjen Kata Nyamba Danya Ziparden Gombo Tuje Chuje Jindal Embara Jube Tuje Chu Dalan Zujen Lamo Namje Shinde Jezen Zedu.
Page 68. I bow to glorious Heruka, great hero, utterly pure Vajra Lord, and to Vajra Varahi, passionate one for those with great passion, equally victorious over attachment to existence and peace. You have conquered all conceptual thoughts. You see the even space-like nature of all phenomena, Protector, may the nectar of your heart, infused with your compassion, drench me. Goddesses, please care for me with your great love.
Page 80.
Page 80. I appear as the transcendent conqueror. At my heart are white Om Ha. At my head yellow Namahi. At my crown red Soha Ho. At both shoulders black Bausat He. At both eyes crimson Hung Hung Ho. And at both limbs screen Pe Hung.
Sambana Sambana Hong Hong Hana Gahana Hong Hong Gahana Baya Gahana Baya Hong Om Anaya Hong Banga Bayaram